world. How are you? Hope all of you are fine. I'm also doing great. You are welcome to Story Time with me, Constance Owusu. And today we are going to talk about a very wonderful and a very powerful woman named Barbara Jordan. Oh, yeah, Barbara Jordan in the ages, she was a very great woman. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment and share. Please enjoy. Thank you. Now, this woman, little Barbara Jordan, world wasn't very big. She lived in an all-black neighborhood in Houston, Texas. The streets were lined up with flowering trees and well-kept houses with neatly mowed lawns. But the people were poor. Barbara didn't think of her family as poor because she knew no other way of life. We were all black and we're all poor and we're all right there in the same place, Barbara later said. So now let's start. When Barbara Jordan was born in 1936, black people in Houston didn't have much choice about where they lived or the kind of jobs they had. The black people in Houston, who were then called Negroes, lived in all black sections of town. Some of these sections were next to all white neighborhoods. Many black people worked during the day as servants or maids in the white part of town. Then they went home to their own neighborhoods. Black kids went to school in their neighborhoods, and white kids went to school in their neighborhoods. Many black children had never even seen a white child. When black people did go into the white sections of town, there were special rules they had to follow. On buses, for example, black people had to sit in the back, and if a bus was crowded, the black people were expected to stand so that the white people on the bus sit down. Black people couldn't eat in the same restaurant as white people could. Black people couldn't even use the same bathrooms and water fountains. There were signs of restrooms doors over water fountains that said whites only or coloreds only. In those times, to describe black people, they used, describe the black people as colored only, colored. Ben Jordan, Barbara's father, knew that Houston wasn't the only place where things were hard for blacks. He knew that all through the southern part of the United States, black people were treated the same way they were treated in Houston. And even in the northern part of the United States, Ben knew it wasn't easy for black people to get good jobs. But when Ben Jordan talked to his girls, Benny, Rosemary, and Barbara, he didn't talk to them about how hard life would be for them. He talked instead about how important it was for them to get a good education, and he told them that if they worked hard enough, they would succeed at anything they tried to do. He always told the girls, no man can take away your brain. Love that, right? Yeah, I also do love that. Both Ben and Ellen, Barbara's mother, were very smart and they knew how to speak well. They knew their daughters were smart too, so they expected their girls to use words well and learn to say exactly what they thought. When Barbara was about 12, her father became a Baptist minister. The job didn't pay very well, so he had to keep his job working in a warehouse. But because he was a minister, Ben became a leader in the black community. In the black community or neighborhood, church was the one place where people could express themselves freely and openly. So you see, even though there were difficulties, even though there were a lot of things that was going on, this family tried to stay positive. They tried every positive way to train their children, not to put hate in their minds, not to put hate in their hearts, but rather to work hard so that they can succeed in life. Because let me tell you, no man can take your brain. See, this is just the beginning of a story, because later we will all know how Barbara's life turned out, how strong and wonderful that she became. This is just the beginning. This is the story of Barbara Jordan. We will continue, but today we will end it here. Before I go, please and please again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Comment under this video, like and share. Until we meet again for part 2 of this particular story. It's a bye bye for now. The name again is Constance Owusu. I love you.